Here again is Stone Phillips.
Remember when saving the rainforest and ending world hunger were the fashionable celebrity causes? Well, nothing quite compares to the star-studded stunts and outrageous tactics of one animal rights group. Elizabeth Vargas talked to the man who started the fur flying, most notably when he convinced some of the world's top supermodels to take it all off for free.
Animal rights movement is here!
It's everywhere, parading in the streets, storming into offices, demonstrating, confronting, all in the name of animal rights. Supermodels are lending their bodies.
I'm Alec Baldwin.
Hi, I'm Mike Farrell.
Celebrities are lending their names.
I'm Katie Lang and this is Lulu. If you knew how meat was made, you'd lose your lunch.
It's now a hip cause, a hot trend, thanks largely to the efforts of one man.
It's helping keep the message alive and keep the message in people's faces.
We'd rather go ladies and wear a fur!
Meet 30-year-old Dan Mathews. He is a man with a message in any language.
Killing innocent animals for a luxury item is despicable. È una cosa molto crude. People are outraged. As individuals, we can make a very big statement. Animals aren't here just to serve us. They have families, they feel pain, they feel pleasure, and we have no right to interfere and abuse them. Okay.
And he means every animal. Mathews is not just against skinning minks to make fur coats. He's against causing discomfort to any living creature. From the traumatized bee smoked out of its hive for its honey, to the bruised sheep sheared for its wool, to the battered goose plucked for its down.
You are anti-fur.
Yes.
Anti-leather.
Yes.
Anti-wool. Anti-silk.
It's not this simple.
You're anti-down. Anti-meat. Anti-poultry. Anti-dairy products. Anti-honey. You're against medical testing using animals.
The thing is that people don't get the proper message, and I think that's a shame.
But why would you be uncomfortable with me simply listing what you are against?
Because it's unfair, because it gives people the idea that we're against it without giving them the reason that we're against it. We have investigated how animals are raised and killed in most industries. Some of it's worse than others, but we find that whenever animals are used by a business, corners are cut and the animals suffer as a result.
We is the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, PETA for short. You've probably heard of them. They're the ones who recruited models to pose naked.
Fashion is the fashion! Fur is dead!
And made news raiding fur designers' offices.
Designer of death!
Of course, the press made quite a big deal out of it, which I think...
Press made a big deal out of it because you called the press and told them to come along.
Oh yeah, no, I have no quibbles with the press. I thought they did a great job. Morning, how you doing?
In fact, Mathews admits using the media, and PETA has never had more coverage. That's what's made PETA the new pet cause. PETA now claims a membership of 400,000 and an annual budget of $12 million.
I wanted to ask this Dan one thing.
Just 5 years ago, Mathews was answering phones for PETA. Today, people are calling him.
Dan Mathews,
Thanks very much
the director of PETA.
As director of PETA's international campaigns, this former model and history major from Costa Mesa, California, now travels around the world, fighting for his furry and feathered friends. And while most of PETA's campaigns target fur,
they are just so fascinating.
The staff reaches out to almost every corner of the animal kingdom.
When I look into a chicken's eye, it's just as if I was looking into a cow's eyes, or a dog's eyes, or a child's eyes. I see a sensitive individual who is capable of feeling pain and capable of feeling pleasure.
Late night, in a Los Angeles motel, a PETA undercover investigator shows Mathews 13 sick chickens she's bought from a poultry farm.
Their bodies have been altered to grow to massive sizes to get more bird for the buck.
They're turning animals into Frankenstein monsters through genetic breeding and through mutilations which would make most people vomit. PETA's toughest job really is to bring these hideous images to people, not to ruin their day, but to educate them and help alleviate this suffering.
Mathews' love of animals started when he was young. He became a vegetarian at the age of 12 when he went fishing with his father and found the experience cruel.
I just thought, what am I doing invading their world with these nasty hooks?
Now, 18 years later, Mathews says no act of mercy is too extreme.
Is that true? Do you not kill cockroaches?
I bring them outside myself.
You catch a cockroach and free it outside?
Yeah, I never thought it was attractive to squish them up.
Can you understand how somebody listening to you might think, this guy's kind of wacky?
Yeah, used to it. We are not out here to win popularity contests. We're here to make people think. Our methods are very loud. Our methods are very obnoxious, but our methods have been effective.
That's why we first, got in touch with you.
I would have been rather more discreet about it, to be honest, but, Dan wants me to do stuff, and I will do that.
Supermodel Naomi Campbell, one of the first to pose for PETA's Naked campaign.
But PETA isn't just against fur, it's against leather and suede and silk.
But the most prominent out of all of it is fur.
Do you eat meat?
I eat chicken.
Do you wear leather and suede?
Yeah.
It's publicity for them.
Karen Handel of the Fur Information Council of America.
These women and the other celebrities that sign on to this misguided notion from PETA, A, they're uneducated about the agenda, B, they're hypocrites in the whole process, and C, they need to have publicity to keep their careers alive.